All right, jabronis. Clay here. How you doing, Tom?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
First week of the season is in the books.
It is indeed.
And my team is dead f***ing last.
Well, your team did not show up. You got the lowest amount of points in the league for week one, since we're only in week one. But it looks bad.
It was so bad that I pretty much turned all fantasy stuff off at 3 o'clock on Sunday.
Did you just pile some beers after that and
Yes.
drown yourself in shame?
Probably drank as many beers as my points that my team scored this weekend. It's not good. Speaking of Toledo, the Hogs got throttled by Toledo this weekend.
Yes, they did. It was bad.
I watched most of the game, and I probably will not be watching the Hogs again until 2016.
Just going to go ahead and write them off for the whole year.
Yeah, I mean, there is a chance that we could win out every game and make it to the national championship, but if we can't run against Toledo, how are we going to run against an SEC team?
Yeah, if we can't beat Toledo, then we can't win the rest of our games this year. It's just an impossible stat. It's just not going to happen.
So the Hogs and baller status are pretty much on the same plane right now.
Dead freaking last.
Dead f***ing last. You got anything else?
Well, yeah, I actually went to the tailgate for a couple hours. That was okay. I'm not a big tailgater, but it was fun. You know, drank a few beers, ate some food, and then at halftime, we went and watched the game at the local pub, and it was disappointing. It was very disappointing. Brandon Allen had a chance to run that last play, that last ball into the end zone. He even had a lineman out there blocking for him, and he threw a pass. He zinged one out of the end zone where nobody could catch it. So they don't deserve to win if they're going to play like that.
It was really bad, really bad.
Now there's only one thing left. A Thunder Cookie.
Okay, well, I got 2 Thunder Cookies this week. One of them goes to a kicker, the Indy kicker, Adam Vinatieri. How do you go -1? How do you go -1? You're a freaking kicker. I don't understand that, bro. Can you call me and let me know how that goes? All right? -1? Okay. My opponent, Luke's kicker, had like 17 points, bro. You need to take some pointers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Peyton Manning has another liquored up kicker, and he gets a Thunder Cookie.
All right, Thunder Cookie number 2 goes to Ferrari. Scro, your bench blew up, bro. Sorry, man. You get a Thunder Cookie.
70 points on the bench for Ferrari. 70. I think my bench scored 2. That's how bad my team was this week.
You actually had all your key players in. Your bench didn't score any points. They had a combined of like 12 points, man.
Still couldn't even get over 100 points.
You couldn't break 90, bro.
Oh, man, this wasn't good. Clay Jones
Is cooking.
Number of the week, 7.
What does 7 have to do with fantasy football?
There are 7 kickers that have scored more fantasy points than Peyton Manning since week 13 of last season.
Wow.
7 kickers. I don't know if Vinatieri's one of them. Who knows? I mean, he might have, but
Could be.
another reason why my team sucks is I have 2 Broncos.
Oh, yeah. They didn't do very well this week. They didn't.
An entire game between the Broncos and the Ravens, not a single offensive touchdown. 2 pick sixes and several field goals, but not a single offensive touchdown.
It's a tough game there.
Very, very, very tough. Tom, I got another number for the week. 4.
Lay it on me, man. What's 4 got to do with fantasy football?
Touchdowns for Marcus Mariota.
That dude went off.
In one half.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns in one half. Now, historically, only one other rookie in the history of the NFL has thrown 4 touchdowns on opening day. And that was Fran Tarkington in 1961.
Yeah, man. I don't even know who that is. That's before our time.
And my last number of the day, 37.
Lay it on me.
This is for your boy Luke. 37, the number of running backs in the NFL who are better than Adrian Peterson.
Based on?
Week 1 scores.
Man.
Theo Riddick, better than Adrian Peterson.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, Minnesota did not do very well in their opening debut, so.
It was awful.
Here we go, baby. I love me some me. Let's rock and roll, baby. All I want to know if you got your popcorn ready. Do you got your popcorn ready?
Right now.
Popcorn ready.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want.
Clay and Tom's weekly picks.
You can't handle.
Their weekly picks.
Popcorn ready.
All right, weekly picks. I was going to let you guys know I did the write-up this week. I went ahead and posted it. One thing that's weird, whenever you post, it puts all these weird symbols after punctuation points, and you just got to read between the symbols. I don't know what the deal is with that. So
I don't know why it does that. It did it to me last week. Apostrophes and I think a couple of quotes or something. It did that to me as well. I will say this: the only thing I did win this week was the weekly picks.
So what's the count?
I'm 3-2, and you're 2-3.
Okay, so it's close after week 1. That's
For the
not too
most
bad.
part, we were in agreement on a lot of things. We both missed the Cody versus Spencer pick.
Oh man, everybody probably missed that one.
Spencer comes out of nowhere. First of all, he loses his number 2 draft pick, Jordy Nelson. And somehow his team blows up. Even his bench blew up.
Yeah,
He had 3 20-point players on his bench.
I mentioned something about this in my write-up. Everyone had written Spencer off, said he was done, and then bam, most points in the league.
So how do you feel about your picks this week, Tom?
I feel pretty good. You know, there's always room for an upset out there, but starting with Tanosaurus Rex and ESPN Hate My Name, basically once Dez went down and the fact that Scro left all his people on the bench, I didn't have any choice but to go Tanny Rex.
I'm actually reading for the first time Tom's picks, and while it does look like it was written in another language, maybe by a 3 or 4-year-old, I will say for the first matchup, I'm definitely going Tanosaurus Rex. Ferrari did not look good in week 1. Josh looked okay, not great, but I feel like he's going to keep rolling in this first matchup.
Agreed. Second matchup, Thor's Hammer versus NWA LAO. Pele looks strong.
Luck of the Asian.
Is that right?
Every year. Every freaking year. I tell you what, every freaking year. I'm just going to censor myself out.
I got to give him props for going Tom Brady with the 4-game suspension. I mean, you got to have some balls to pick up Le'Veon Bell and then Brady. That's a 6-game suspension combined. Once they freed Brady, he went off. Based on what I saw from Pele and based on what I saw from Cody, I'm going to go NWA LAO for week 2.
I'm also going to do the same. I can't go against the luck of the Asian, especially riding high this early in the season.
You know, if you changed LAO to LOA, that would be luck of the Asian.
It would be.
That's awesome. That is awesome. That just popped off the page at me whenever that came through.
All right, who we got in the third matchup?
Third matchup, Too Much Johnson versus Testicular Cancer. This is tough, man. Luke didn't really have a great performance, but it wasn't bad by any means. Too Much Johnson, Patrick Cromer, has Gronk, Megatron, and Andre Johnson. If they can get together and hook up and all score some points, I can't see why TMJ doesn't do this. Winner, TMJ.
I'm going to have to disagree with you here. I think Luke comes back strong. He's going to run all the numbers. He's going to get all the projections down. Probability, 70%. Testicular Cancer takes it.
Nice. I like that probability drop. I'm sure he's going to have 3 or 4 computers that he's overclocking, running some spreadsheets and analysis and stuff like that. We'll see what he comes up with.
Nice.
The fourth pick is between Thanks Nelson versus Baller Status. And I got to say, I can't really go against Nelson at this point. And if you go against Nelson, you're high.
Well, Tom. No, I'm just kidding. I've got to go Nelson in this one. My team needs to break 100 before I can believe in them again.
Well, with Demaryius Thomas and C.J. Anderson not performing like they're supposed to, and Denver in generally not performing like they're supposed to, that doesn't bode well for you. So
Kansas City, short week at Arrowhead. I don't like Anderson or Thomas this week. I'll probably still play them because I have to. But I'm going to go with Spencer this week against me.
Wow. The fifth pick between Peanut Butter and Jealous versus Juicy Fish Tacos. This is another tough one, but I'm going to call this as the matchup of the week. Most projected points combined. I got Beast Mode and DeMarco Murray going against Patrick Blaylock's Matt Forte and Antonio Brown. It's just going to be a battle. Who can have the right players in at the right time, and I'm going Peanut Butter and Jealous on this one.
A little confidence. I like to see that. I'm going to have to disagree with you on this one as well. Juicy Fish Tacos looked great last week. Scored a lot of points. Not that it really mattered because they pretty much beat me after Thursday night with Antonio Brown. I just feel that Juicy Fish Tacos takes the matchup.
Gotcha.
All right, guys. I tried to get some people to send me an email this week, and no one has sent me an email, so I'm just going to crumble up some more paper.
Way to go. Way to go. You crumbled up that paper really well. You told that paper who's boss.
So, guys, someone send an email, talk some smack. Let me highlight the worst smack talk of the week, and that would be Patrick Blaylock with his text, Baller Status team, for lack of a better term, sucks.
It cracked me up. Like, I laughed really hard.
It was
whenever I
so
read
bad,
that.
it was funny.
Exactly.
So Patrick Blaylock gets the worst smack talk, but yet also the funniest somehow of the week. Send us an email, hatethegameleague@gmail.com. I think everyone's subscribed to the channel. Keep up to date on the channel. We're posting promos. I'm going to post another promo tomorrow. Tom will probably post one this week. If you got a promo, send it to me. Let's do it.
Yeah. Come up with something funny. It's supposed to be fun. Talk a little trash. Go from there. I think my promo this week is going to have a picture of Luke with a bunch of tears running down his face. You know what I mean? Crying over his laptop or something like that. So think of something and send it in, and let's get some promos up there.
That's all we got today, jabronis. It's been emotional.
Boom, son. You're done.